Welcome to Let's Talk. Welcome, my people. Welcome back to my channel. Once again, thank you for tuning in. And for those of you lovely people that would like to be part of the family, please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share. And don't forget that notification bell so that you don't miss any of our juicy talk. And also, don't forget to give us a thumbs up in any of our videos that you like. And let us know which one you enjoy so that we can do more of it. Today, we're going to be talking about the effect of the COVID itself. I've got my uncle on the line, who obviously we all can see. Say hello to my audience, my uncle.
Hello, everybody.
So he's going to be telling us, he's gone through the COVID, he had it, he's experienced it. So he's going to share a little insight about how it felt. Just for those of you, I mean, I'm one of those lucky ones that, didn't get it, but he did, and he overcome it. So he's going to tell us a little bit more about how it is to actually have it, the effect of it. So I'm going to ask him a couple of questions. And of course, Uncle, you're going to tell us in as much detail as possible so that those of us that haven't had it will know how it actually feels to have it. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Brilliant. So my first question is, as I said, you obviously have had COVID, right?
Yes.
And how did you know there is actually a COVID? It's not, the common flu, cold, just those normal cold. I mean, I have cold and, I could say it's COVID, but I know it's not because, obviously your experience is different from my experience of having a cold, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what is your experience like having COVID?
Yes, what happened originally when I felt it, I knew there was something wrong with it.
Okay.
It wasn't the normal kind of cold that I used to have. And I didn't know it was COVID until they started talking about the symptoms. Then when they started talking about the symptoms.
Oh, sorry. Does that mean that you had it before it went viral?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So how did you now know that it's COVID and it's not normal flu?
Normally, I don't have flu anyway. I don't even take a flu jab. And when I felt it, I knew it was strange and the way it reacted in my body. And then afterwards, then I heard about all the symptoms. Then I realized that it was COVID. What happened?
But sorry, the fact that you've never had cold or flu before, so how do you know that it's not flu? Because you've never experienced flu before, so it could be flu.
No, I used to experience flu, and that was about 6 or 7 years ago before I changed my diet. And after that, my health has improved a lot. And in terms of having cold, even headache, that has been a thing of the past because I don't use Panadol for anything. So I don't normally use tablet for any ailment. And when it came, I knew it wasn't the kind of cold that I used to, or flu that I used to have some years ago. It was very, very strange.
Okay, so definitely you had COVID. So how is it having that COVID? What kind of feelings do you get? I mean, what is your experience? What can you share?
Number one, you probably lose a taste, appetite, and all your body will be very, very weak. Not just being weak, you can feel that you cannot stand up properly. You walk a little bit, you want to sit down.
Wow.
I remember when I went to Planet Organic to buy some product, I came out of the shop. I have to sit down outside there for a while before I could move on. And I have been a very active person in terms of exercise and so on. I knew there was something wrong, definitely. So aching, itching, and I was having a temperature as well. So when they came up with all the symptoms, then I realized it was COVID. But it was going on for a while until we had the lockdown. When we had the lockdown, that was when it actually hit me.
That was COVID that you had?
Yes, hit me, and I have to call the 101 to come to see me in the house. So they came to see me in the house, and the doctor took my temperature and said, I have to get out of your house right now because definitely you have symptoms of COVID. You have temperature.
Sorry, it's not funny. I know it's not funny. It's just that the fact that the doctor ran out of your house.
Yes, it was. Then he started talking to me from his car, and he made some prescription and dropped the paper in my letterbox. So I didn't bother to go to the chemist to collect any medication.
Wow.
Because I feel I know how to treat myself. So,
I mean, some people, from what I've heard, some people said, it feels like, they're half dead, half alive. They're not even aware of their surroundings. They don't know what they're doing. Was that like that for you?
No, just for 2 days when I really felt it. Only 2 days when I really felt it. And at that stage, I didn't know what was going to happen. The only thing I could do at that time was to get some prayer video from Benny Hinn, from Pastor Chris, or just playing that, and I was praying about it. And just took 2 days. After 2 days, I had some kind of relief. And from then onwards, I carried on doing my exercise and doing what I have to do to help my immune system. And I tried to take some liquid in terms of garlic, taking cayenne pepper, ginger, all those kind of things, that herbs. So I took all those, which normally I take as part of my normal diet. It's not that because of COVID, I did it. I was doing it regularly before. So, but because the COVID was there, so I more or less concentrated on it.
Okay, I see.
And that's how I got rid of it. There was no, prescription medication, or maybe use a tablet for headache. And so no, nothing like that.
So I get your one wasn't that bad, because from what I've heard from people, it takes, maybe a couple of weeks for you to actually start getting back into your system, into even getting up or even having a taste of food, after you've had it. So I guess that wasn't the case for you, because it was such a short period of time.
It was a short period of time in terms of the impacts.
So yes, sorry.
Yes, as far as recovery is concerned, it takes a while. It's a gradual recovery, and it took more than 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
It took more than 2 weeks. I'm talking, the short period was time that I was really down with it. Down that, there was no energy for me to just move around. That took just 2 days. And after that, I started moving around. Slowly trying to get there. It took a while. It's not just 1 week, 2 weeks. It's continued. In fact, it continued till now. Up till now, I'm feeling a lot active.
But that happened, when you had it was early February 2020, I believe.
Yes.
And you're still recovering now.
I think, well, from the way I feel, I'm still recovering. But I'm now at my peak, because I know what my body, my activities were before. And I know what happened after that. So, but now I'm getting back normal. In the process, I put on weight, and now trying to shed the weight. So,
well, you're supposed to lose weight if you're not well, not put on weight.
Initially,
yeah.
Initially, that was what happened. I was losing weight because I couldn't eat.
Of course,
I was not eating
yes.
very well, so I lost weight.
Okay.
Then after that, I gained back the weight and then went over.
Oh, I see.
Over.
Okay.
And now I'm getting back to my normal self. It took a while, but in terms of knocking me down, for just for 2 days.
Wow. You know, there you go, you guys. You've heard it. For those of us that are lucky to have not got it or yet to get it, you know, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Like, my uncle was lucky to only have, you know, had it for a couple of days, some people weeks, some people die from it. And this is the thing about Israel, honestly. And my heart go out to those that are suffering from it, honestly. The family, I mean, I've got people that they've lost like a couple of family members because of the COVID. And, you know, I mean, we thank God my uncle is, as you can see, is well. He recovered quickly with it. But thank you very much, Uncle, you know, for sharing your story. As hard as it was for you, you know, was, you know, did you, and I understand, sorry, I just had to come back. I understand that you said, you know, you only had it for 2 weeks and thing. Did anybody in the family got it? Did they have, no, they didn't.
No.
So it was just you.
For just me, yes.
Wow. You see, you know, I mean, they were lucky, you know. So and some family had it. Yeah.
If it became kind of real illness within me, then I could have been in a position to pass it on to some other people in the house. But because I was able to recover myself quickly, I think that effect of transferring to somebody was not there.
Oh, I see. That was good. That was, I mean, that was lucky. I was lucky. And then the fact that your faith kind of brought you back to reality, you know, you were able to, you had faith, because you say you didn't take no medication, you know, your faith, you know, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, you know, helped you, right? That's what I said.
So the point that if I was not taking medication for headache, for flu, before the pandemic, and the pandemic we're talking about virus. And virus, they're looking for something to help them to destroy the body. If I don't have food for the virus to eat in my body, then the virus cannot survive in my body. And the virus cannot become a disease that I'm going to pass on to somebody else.
Okay.
Because I was able to deal with it.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Well, that's a little tip for those of you that, you know, may started to get it or start seeing or feeling the symptoms. So that's a little tip there. Not that we're professional, not that we're advisor. Trust me, it's just, you know, he's talking from his experience. That's his experience. That's what he's been through. So, well, thank you very much, Uncle, for
You're welcome.
Coming and sharing your story with us. And my people, you've heard, you know, if you're going through it, my heart goes to you. And if you're not, please be careful, be safe. You know, there's face mask, use it, please. The distance, follow the guide, please. You know, because this thing is real. So, but that's all from us today. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share. And don't forget to put that post notification so that you don't miss any of my juicy talk. All right, Uncle, let's say bye to the lovely people.
Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Uncle, for coming on.
You're welcome.